Another CSX. This is really cool because I've only been here 5 minutes, maybe. I'm sorry if this is kind of wobbly. It's got a single locomotive, so I'm guessing he's just switching these around maybe. Sorry for the choppy zooms, guys. I make no representations about being any good with a camera. Was also kind of an impromptu trip today, otherwise I would have brought a tripod. I went to pick something up about 45 minutes away, and when I realized how close I was to Fostoria, I said, the heck with it, I'm going. Zim reminds me of Jim Zim. He has a great G-Skill channel. If you've ever feel like if you're watching this channel, you've probably seen his, but just in case, Jim Zim. Covers a lot of things on his channel, but his train videos are great. I was wondering we were going to see some more power. And that GE's making a bunch of noise. Trains. It's really long but not moving too fast. This is going to be like an 8-minute train. I think the last one was 8.5, 9 minutes. Container. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I think that's pronounced Maersk. But I just found out there's a Lego train set that's all branded with Maersk stuff. It has a couple flat cars for, well, intermodals with Maersk containers, and it has a I think it's like a GP38, but it has a locomotive with it that has a Maersk logo on it. It's kind of cool. The Lego trains are definitely cool, but you don't usually see them decorated for like a company. I'd probably get into that in a heartbeat if they had Legos that were like Union Pacific or BNSF or something. I'd probably do that in a second. But I just found out about that Maersk one. It was a set that came out I think like in 2012, something like that. They don't make it anymore, and if you want it, you can find it on eBay, but you're going to pay for it. And Legos aren't cheap to begin with. Wow, this trip to Fostoria has not disappointed. Again, the start of this train, I'd only been here a few minutes. I'd just driven up. There was the first train we did, and that was like an 8-minute long train. And I walked around, checked out this park for a second, and maybe 5 minutes later, that one shows up. So it's not a very big park, got this grassy area. there's benches and stuff if you want to bring some food with you. There's a cool platform that has a scanner. Let you know what the railroads are doing, if you can understand their lingo. So the bathrooms are closed, unfortunately. And they had a little sign on it that says, unfortunately, a few people have ruined it for everyone. Bathrooms are closed until further notice. So probably had some teenagers being hooligans or something like that. But this is a nice setup if you're just if you got a little one, you want to come check out trains safely, or if you're into doing videos like me and just kind of rail fanning and stuff. This is a cool setup. The platform on the other side of that caboose over there is right up against the tracks, and it is called a triangle for a reason. We are in a triangle of railroad tracks. But stay on the correct side of the fence. Obviously, those buildings and stuff over there, obviously that's railroad property, and that would be trespassing. When we're out in the middle of nowhere, I know a lot of us tend to be on what is probably railroad property. I mean, never on the tracks, but those right-of-ways and stuff, they tend to have space. I don't think there's a set thing, but they do tend to have space to the right and the left of the track. So probably technically on railroad property then, but as long as you're staying out of the way, they don't think you're going to jump in front of the train and stuff. They're usually pretty cool about that, you know, be respectful, stuff like that. But I would never recommend just blatantly trespassing on railroad property. So before the next train comes, I am going to go grab some food because I really haven't eaten very much yet today. And I'm going to bring it back and have a seat at those benches. I also need to let my phone charge up a little bit because, again, this was an impromptu trip. So we will, I shall return.